trustees of the Nero Centre will know that most, if not all, occasions begin with an auspicious ceremony, the lighting of the lamps. And so before we begin the show proper, it's my pleasure and my duty to call on 5 people to light the candles. It's a metaphoric lighting and an auspicious way of looking at what good things can happen. And I stress the word metaphoric because even though 5 people are to light candles, there is only one candle, so the lighting ceremony will be, as it were, brandished over the same spot. But you're to overlook that when I call upon our first lighter of the candles. So if you give a big hand to a gentleman who is very well known in the Nero Centre, Lord Merryworth.
Thank you, Justin, very much for that introduction.
Lord Merryworth will say a few words afterwards, but the symbolic aspect of the lighting of the candle you've seen now only too dramatically illustrated by only a mild gesture, raising of the right hand above where the candle should be. And our next lighter of the candle, Dominic, I think we'll speak later, yes? Unless, can we light the candle?
Thanks, Namaskar, for coming here. I'm Papia Ghoshal, and I have to take the mic because I know Nehru Center for many years. I know the rules here, and lighting of the candles are usually done downstairs, and upstairs because of the curtain and because of the concert ambience, we are not lighting the candles, but we are calling on stage Dominic here, if you can come again, because please, sorry, Justin. So Dominic is Lord Dominic Merryworth, who is always supporting us by being here, and he takes extra effort to come here. So I'll ask him to speak a few words.
You want me to light the candle now?
No, the lighting has been done spiritually, and now we'll talk.
Oh, I see, yes. Thank you. Well, I'm very honoured to be here this evening, and at the Nero Centre, which the Baha'is have used many times, but it's a great honour to be here for the Baal and for the director. It's wonderful to see the director here. And he's a new director, so it's wonderful to know him. Thank you very much all for coming. Now, Papia, as you all know, is a tremendous, wonderful artist in many fields of art. Poetry, painting, as you've all seen, many of you have seen her paintings down below. And now we'll appreciate her music. Well, her talent is beyond belief in many of these fields, and you'll see her dancing and music. Now, Baal, was created by the Baal people. And she has been created as an ancient, and the Baal are an ancient group of wandering musicians from Bengal who believe in simplicity, in life and love. And that seems to be a very appropriate expression for what Papia does. Now, every time she creates art, that is a divine action. Whether the Baal believe in a god or not, which I believe I don't know whether you believe in the Creator. You do believe in the Creator? Well, anyway, the Creator says that whenever, or Baha'u'llah says, whenever you use a paintbrush or strike a note on the piano or with a violin or sing, that is a divine act. So Baha'u'llah said all this, which means that Papia is a divine, and we should all probably worship her. And she said love is the most important thing in the Baal system. Now, so we appreciate her music this evening, and all of you must think of her as every time she does all this action, that it's a divine act. And she's absolutely brilliant at this, as you've seen by her paintings, which are also divine. And she's also a poet, and I don't know whether any of you have bought her book or seen her book. Have you got your book downstairs? She has a poetry book also. But Baha'u'llah said all these acts are divine. And so we have a divine person with us this evening, and who gives out love and divinity and the spirit of life and God. So we look forward to a wonderful evening of music, of the Baal music, and I'm sure all your supporters are excellent also. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dominic. May I call Colin is here to briefly to just stand here. Merlin can come and stand here, please, because these are our candle lighters today evening. So just and Marina, please, Pushpa, and we would like the Deputy Director, we are very thankful to him to invite me today here. And he is Mr. Guhari, who I know for many years from Delhi. So if you can, and Justin Glass is here. So
sorry, gentlemen, I'm not going to take much time here. And exceptionally, you know Papia Ghoshal, and what should I say about her? She's multi-talented, exceptional artist, known internationally here. And she is going to present Baul with Fakiris. As of my knowledge, Fakirs are really a word of saint. You know, it is divine form of a saint, which is connected to the ultimate God. And through this her art, she is going to present a beautiful presentation today. And you would be the witness program. I hope you would be enjoying. Thank you very much, and I'm really pleased you have come to encourage the boost of Papia ji, as well as we are honored, deeply honored Papia ji to perform at Nehru Center. Thank you so much.
Everybody, and also Sama, who is a co-host today, because Sama is a part of today's program as well. J. Vishwadeva is with us, and please bless me that today, everything goes perfect with Sur, Tal and Loy. Thank you. And I am taking the blessing of my Guruji Pundas Baul that everything goes right. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Papia, and we will see Papia in action in only a few moments. And I would say one or two words about the people who are lighting the candles. Lord Sudley, who you've just seen here, has written a book, amongst many other of his talents, which is downstairs, peers through the mists of time, and I can commend the book to you. Lord Sudley is what is nowadays not so common a personage, a genuine patriot, if I may say. We are terribly grateful to the Nehru Center again for hosting our event tonight, and I haven't seen Christopher Arkell, though Marina is here, and Christopher has, apart from his multifarious talents as a man of accounts as well as a man of literature, and the London Miscellany, which is downstairs, of which Papia is again the international editor. I mean, she has got a protean talent, Papia, in literature, in art, in poetry, and as you'll see tonight, in dancing. The London Miscellany was formed in 1825, and it is really an eclectic and a fascinating read for the people who want to keep abreast of the currents of thought, but who don't necessarily want to be quoting all the rags in newspapers and magazines that everybody else is reading. So, without much further ado, though I must say a few words, of course, about Papia, who is preparing at this moment, and far be it for me, on the podium, as it were, to take issue with another speaker, but I have to say to Lord Merryworth, when he talks of Papia and the emotion of love, Papia has written that it is, quote-unquote, a dying emotion, killing with it, among other things, the institution of marriage. So I simply raise this flag for you so that you can see that actually Papia is a very individuated and individual thinker. And I'm going to, I had a very interesting poem to read, and if my mobile isn't working, Papia has suggested, because we have the theme of dancing tonight, that I in fact read one of her poems on dancing. I hope my voice carries. Does my voice carry without the microphone?
Yes.
You may find that I'm raising my voice for a shout. But the main thing is that it's gone. Right, well, oh, it's the phone. Oh, I see. Well, I will try and read the poem that Papia has asked me to read, but you have a choice of literature or auditory sensation. I hope I'll combine the two for you. The drum, yes, you can hear. The drum, that's the drum you've just seen, by the way, the drum that dates back over 2,000 years to the Bowel tradition, is hooked on Giam, the string on blood's monthly rhythm. Blood Giam mingles, colour juice tingles. Goddess Kamashia's vivid flow feeds us with life from top to toe. That soul's a jangler, out of tune, who doesn't know this to be so. The prim and proper cast their public blame, whilst joining hands behind the curtain, all the same. Now, there are several themes in that. Papia is a free thinker. Quite often, it's the goddess Kali who Papia adduces in both her art forms and, if you'll conceive of it as such, in her dancing. Power, individual thought, a fascination, if you will, with the human body. Again, if I can advert to Lord Merryworth's commentary about the Godhead, Papia, going back, I think, to the older traditions, sees the Godhead within us. And we worship the body because within our own seat, within our own flesh, our own temple, is the divine spark. All of this is actually quite significant because, unlike so many Western dances, there is what you might call an interpretive side to the dancing. There is a thinking side, such that each gesture, each movement has a significance that is symbolic. So we should consider that. There are so many things that we can say about Papia. And Papia is ready, so I think you're ready. So without further ado, and with great pleasure, let us enjoy the music and the dancing. I give you all Papia Ghoshal.
I'm just shy and embarrassed. I hope I sing well after all these praises. The first is Yusuf Kanji. He is a renowned tabla player. partly sponsored by Sama Arts today. Jonathan Mayer, a sitar and dotara player. He's also quite renowned in London. I think everyone will know him already. And Dirinia Bhai. So he is from Bangladesh, from Sylhet. So he knows the Baul music thoroughly. So we have, I'm blessed by these three musicians. We didn't have much rehearsals, just one. So if there is any mistake, please pardon us. The word Baul comes from the Sanskrit word Batul, which says as free as the wind. So tonight we will be free. It will all come impromptu, whatever comes. We didn't, it is not a sequence, it's not like Western music that we have it all planned. So, and Baul philosophy is a pre-Vedic philosophy and practice of the Baul saints, which are supposed to be more reminiscence. And the body worship or body philosophy and body practice is one of the very important part of the Bauls. So the first song is called Dil Doriyar Majhere Bhai Ache Mojar Karkhana. I'm not sure if some of you understand Bengali here, but it talks about the body, how you should cleanse, or we can cleanse our body and try to reach the spiritual God, which is again inside our own body. So if we purify our own body and mind, we will reach the God which is inside the body. So the body is the God, and we practice to reach the Almighty.
Karkhana
The next song says that look at this person who has made a house in the space where the house doesn't have any windows, any roof, any concrete bricks, but the house remains intact in the space. So it is. And we salute to that person who could do this, who could make the house in the space where there's no boundaries, there is no, but there are windows and doors without any walls, but the windows and the doors are from the 9 holes in the body, because it's about body philosophy. Instrument. It's supposed to be the world's most ancient instrument, used by the sadhus. song is about. It is about in India, Bangladesh, Pakistan. They got divided because of religion, caste. So many factors were involved. Of course, politics was the major factor, which all of us know. But this song is actually saying that these songs are composed by Lalan Fakir, and he was one of the profound figures in now Bangladesh, but those times the United Bengal. I still don't feel that Bengal had been divided, and I still feel Pakistan, Bengal, and India are still together. It is downstairs. You'll see my paintings, and some of them talk about it, that it is about broken borders, and I personally don't like the idea of the division. And one day I would believe we'll be all united again someday, maybe. So this song is about against this Jad Kalo bole, Eki Ajab Karkhana. And it says that nobody is following the real path of honesty, and that's why borders are dividing, and that's why we have so many castes. And what is caste? It's questioning caste. It's in Shakta, so we'll read on the 6 and it's a 10-beat sound. It's different from what we are doing today.